So this is a very brief tutorial to explain the problem with IK popping with walk cycles and how to solve the problem. So this is a really simple walk cycle with Monty, but you can see, if as you watch the cycle, that the knees are kind of popping there. You get this annoying IK pop, and it's when the leg there is completely straightening out. And then if you look at the other leg, it's totally extending there, and then it just kind of pops like that. So you get this annoying kind of click. And the way to solve this problem of knee popping is by making sure that the leg never completely extends. So what we want to do is make sure that on the contact positions, like at frame 1 here, that this leg is not fully extended, it's just almost bent. And then at the other contact position here, the left foot contact, again, we don't want that leg to be fully extended. We want it to be just very slightly bent. Now, the simplest way to solve this problem is to go to the translate Y control on the main mover and just move Monty down a little bit so that that foot is just slightly relaxed. So there we go. So something like that. So it's just slight, whoops, I've moved it. Let me just select that and just pull him down. There we go. So there's just a little bit of a bend. Now we're going to need to do that at frame 1 as well. And so we can select frame 1. Now if we do that with frame 1, we've also got to do it with frame 17. So I'm going to select both of them at the same time because it's a cycle, which means it's got to be the same at the beginning and the end. So again, W for move, and then I'm just going to move that down so it's just slightly bent like that. There we go. Oh, I didn't move for that one. So there we go. Just going to relax it up a tiny bit. There we go. Okay, and now we should avoid getting that popping. Now I can still see there's a tiny bit on this right leg. Yeah, I can see slightly there in frame 31. So we can actually add another keyframe there. We can just pull that foot up slightly. Whoops. And then just make sure that that leg doesn't... It's still doing it slightly. There's usually quite a lot of kind of fiddling around with this just to get it right. But the basic idea is you just want to stop that popping happening. And I think I've actually got, I also want to make sure that the foot is exactly the same at the front and the end. And I just want to make sure that those curves are smooth as well. So it's usually a question of kind of tidying that up and making sure that you've not got any kind of annoying popping going on those knees. Another thing you want to do is make sure that the pole vectors on the walk cycle don't fall behind the knee, because what sometimes happens is if these pole vectors go behind the knee like that, then you'll get really nasty, annoying results. So you always want to make sure that those are spread out in front of the knee joint. So that's what people mean when they talk about IK popping or knee popping on a walk cycle, and it's something that animation supervisors will look out for. They want to know that you've been able to fix that so that when you show a walk cycle you don't have any annoying IK pops on the knees.